Hi, in this video, we will continue the one space pincer series. If you are new to the series, please check out the old videos. This is a very detailed Joseki research. I'm not doing this Joseki research by talking about variation from some gold books. They are all my personal research. And this kind of old Joseki research is very rare to see nowadays because after we have AI, this one space pincer is not popular. And it's very rare to see professional players who play this move. As a result, professional players tend to research the popular AI Joseki nowadays. But indeed, these old Joseki are still playable. And by researching the AI, I have many new thoughts about one space pincer. And we not only learn a lot of new moves, but we also have a better analysis for the Joseki. So, please check out this series. Now let's continue this episode 7. In this video, we will talk about the variation of this hit. In the last episode, I thought that the block and cut is a wrong move. After black block, black should play the Hanet. I will talk about this Hanet in the next video. In this video, let's talk about this hit and this move. Here, the ladder is very important for both sides. If the ladder is good for the white now, then the black would be captured immediately. After white play here, black only could escape, and then white could block this way. Then black could ban and white block. If black play here, then white could directly capture this stone. But black could first hit and then hit. After white escape, black could play the ladder. Currently, the ladder is good for the black, so this option is not available for the white. If the ladder is good for the white, then black could not play this. That means, if the ladder is good for the white, black could not play this hit and play this move, because white could directly capture the key stones of these two black stones. And if the ladder is not good for the black, then the black do not have any choice to prevent the key stones to not be captured. So, the ladder is very important. But even now, if the ladder is not good for the white, could the white play this cut? The answer is yes, the white could play this cut. The white just cannot try to play this block, because after the block, black could escape and to capture the white through the ladder. But if white don't play this block, then the white would not be captured. Firstly, AI would suggest white to play this hit. If black escape, then white could play here. Then this become a simple mi-ai. A and B become a mi-ai. If black escape, then white could play the ladder. This ladder is different from the last ladder, and you can see this ladder is good for the white. And so, white could play the ladder and capture the black. This result would be better for white, as we always know that capturing one stone or two stones in the center is very valuable, as they are very strong group, and this result would be better for the white. So, black instead need to play the hit and extend. Then, white could play the Hanet and extend. AI believe white did not lose in this variation, and this is a fair variation for the white. I think normally human would like black more, because black gets the territories quite comfortably. But we need to acknowledge that as white capture one stone here, white is really strong, and this cake will always be the right for the white to play. So white will get some benefit by this cake. And also, the push here become kind of hard to decide, because if white could play the ban here, then the white could block the left-hand side with a very strong shape. But if black try to push and push to get into the left-hand side, then these few stones seems also help the whites to strengthen the group. And the knight move here reduce the efficiency of this strong group. As a result, this is very hard to analyze, but this would be a new Joseki that's suggested by AI. I have never seen the old professional players have suggested this move. If you like influence, I think this would be an interesting choice. But we need to be careful that if the ladder is not good for the white, that means after black played the extension, white could not play the ladder to capture these two black stones. Then this would become a bit complicated. Here, black have another choice to play the band. This band is not a good move if the ladder is good for the white, because after white's band, white could play the ladder, and this exchange is not beneficial for the black. So if the ladder is good for the white, black should play the extend directly. But if the ladder is good for the black, then black could play the band. Because after white's band, white could not play the ladder. Here, white will play the extension. In the next move, white could play the harness to capture the 3 black stones, so black will play the harness. Then white could play the net. Comparing to the ladder, the net is less efficient, so this time, black is more satisfied. This result is slightly better for the black. And also, if the ladder is not good for the white, then black may try to start a very complicated fight, where after the extension, white play this extension. Black do not try to play this move to capture the 2 white stones, but try to play the press to start a fight. This would lead to a very intense fight. White will play here, and black will jump out. This will lead to very complicated fight. And white may play the attach. If you are interested to the fight, you may try to research a bit. But the conclusion is that if this ladder is not good for the white, then the hit and extension may also lead to very complicated results that white could not control. What is the last choice for the white? If white could not play the hit and play the block to capture these 3 stones because the ladder is not good. And again, the white could not play the hit and play this move to play the ladder, as the ladder is against not good for the white. The white still have 2 more choices. So there are many choices for the white. White do not need to afraid. White may try to play the hit and play this hit. In the next move, if black escape, then A, B become a Miai again. Black need to capture these 2 white stones. If the ladder is good, then white could play the ladder to capture the 2 black stones. Now, currently, the ladder is good for the white. If the ladder is not good for the white, then white could play the net. This result would also be satisfied for the white. The better move for the black is to play the band here. This would be a more efficient move. White could still play the net, but black could play the knight move. Here, the 2 white stone is not a key stone, so white could sacrifice it. White could play the hit and play the band. Black need to play the bamboo joint. Otherwise, if black play elsewhere, this attach is a center and could block the black to get into the left hand side. So the bamboo joint is very valuable. After black played the bamboo joint, these variations came to an end. Here, I think it's quite obvious that black is happier because black have more territories. But white is not very bad. This is a considerable choice for the white, if the ladder just mentioned is not good for the white. But this is not the only choice for the white. The last choice for the white would be the diagonal move. This time, black could not play the extension, because white could block here, and the 3 black stones could not escape. Black could only hit and play the hane. Then, white could play the hit or play the extension, depends on the ladder. As point A is the center for the white group is stronger than its log. If black escaped this stone and tried to start a fight, white could easily settle the group by the 2-space extension. As a result, we could see that there are many choices after white played the push and cut. Even the ladder is not good for the white, that black tried to play the hit and play the extension. White could try to play the hit and hit if this ladder is good for the white. And if this ladder is not good for the white could still consider to play this hit and to play the net here to control the center. If the white do not want the black to get many territories on the bottom side, then the diagonal move would be a good choice. After black hits and hane, white could play the extension, and white do not afraid black to start a fight here because point A is a center for the white and a 2-space extension could easily settle the group. In the next video, I will talk about the block and the hane and connect. So we will continue this Joseki in the next episode.